So the kid's a brat. Weariness suddenly settles in. You chuckle to yourself about an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Ognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not to share a drink with Harkon or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke highly of. I want to talk to Harkon. 'Cause he looks like a fucking brat. Skivnir! Skivnir. You find Hakon in a mead house surrounded by other Varl. Stratton is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon? Vognir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon let slip a low chuckle. Any Varg could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Vognir's side in the Second War, and regularly since. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofhem. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Fine, we'll talk to the prince. Might as well. We gotta get to know him. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varro who must be working for Ludden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludden. Yes, you're with Vognir. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Vognir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Gulfhelm with my guards. Ludden looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tits to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. I hope you die in a snake pit. What do you want? I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. A Val historian. Aha! Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road for a while, I'm afraid. Ludden takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Vognir came to our capital in Arbergran, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Gulfhem to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men and Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damn cold up here. You're a brat. I have a feeling he's going to die soon. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Where's my tith? -1 supplies. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damned hard to tell with the sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised to your mild surprise. I wonder if Eric had done anything to do with that. +20 renown. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Vognir is already there. A little while later, Ludden and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Morg steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We're ready. You forg Morg and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expects you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. Okay. There I go. Alright, so I have... Huh. This is interesting. I like the world so far. Negative... Oh! Morale declined. Okay, so this is how many days. Day supplies, renowned. Great morale. So this is great morale. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Morg, cracking open mead casks. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with rankish laughter as the mead is passed through the camp. Toast to Wagner. You raise your drink, toasting an alliance between Men and Varl. The others join in. Ludden's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Chat with Wagner. Thanks. Thanks for this. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Morg. I thought that damn governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried, then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd given the job to you too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of which, what happens after this business with Ludden? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arberang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dread or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Don't you miss fighting, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no joy in killing Dread, but this? Pretty sure this is nonsense and some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be. Words follow you for what you done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner. What could be going on here? Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him at it. You rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Morg is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludden stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagner. You're needed. Wagner. Ah, it's Ludden. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Gulfhelm? We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come on, I'll show you on the map. Okay, we got a map situation going on there now. This is the world map. You can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan or using the mouse wheel to zoom. Alright, so we're here, and we need to get... Where's... Oh, Gulfhelm is there. Okay, so we're still a long ways. So, measuring with this pencil, if it took me 2 days to get out of Strand... Or Strand. Strand, over there. 1, 2, 3... So about 6 more days to get to Gulfhelm. The location of your caravan is indicated by Yubin's icon. The world map is covered with many locations that hold much lore. You can explore the map at any time clicking on locations for more information. Is that Kron or Han? The long snowfields, tall mountains, and sparse roots of Horn used to be the gathering place of dread during the Second Great War. As Var pushed themselves northward, they took the land and settled it themselves, referring to cold expanses over the warm, busier lands of Men to the south. Now the territory is almost entirely of Varl. The Long Reach, where even the Varl stopped to build their fort and move on. The mountain continued northward, through the name speaks as much to the length of the mountain as the depth, crawling as they went to dredge. Click this button to return or travel to the map. Gulfnir, the last home of the Varl, seat of their power, founded by Ofnir, the second Varl king. Though the Varl have moved around a lot, most consider Gulfhelm their capital. The deeds of Varl are honored here, and all warrior of worth are buried at the foot of the Two Spears, where they are said to become part of Varl's march itself. So it must be like their Valhalla. Alright, I'm done. We head north, then east, past the forts. Gulfhelm's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skirmstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It's covered in ice all year. It would tear up the long ships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you the wonders of Skirmstead. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise of his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes barking at his company in the distance. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a prince. I do whatever I want. Go fuck yourself. I hate this guy already. Don't poke the anthill, Vognir. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spare a few days more with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking at a tall cliff to hop off of, too. Logan's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Vognir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Veerfeld if we're lucky. Interesting dynamic. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan during travel. You can enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in town, you can upgrade your allies or equip them in the hero's nest. You can pass the time using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day you will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in mock battle. Tap to leave the bottom when you're ready to get back on the road. Alright, so training, hero tent. So I can upgrade people here. Oh, this fucker is going to be on my team. Click to view the new set and promote. Alright. Click to learn the ability of these ability units. Sundering Impact. The War Master hits harder than the average warrior, with no chance to miss. He can wreak havoc with an additional strength and break 1 damage past the target. Bonus and okay. Alright, points available, none. Spearmaster. Impale. Skews his enemies so the fucker can fight. Push back 1 power to a shock 2. Bleeding will take additional damage. Move against your will. Piece of shit. Warhawk. So he's the Tempest. He's got 2 enemies you can get through. So if I promote him, the greatest warriors on the battlefield live past their first battle. Start during down passionate. Higher stats. Screen drinks. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so if I promote, can I click on anything? Continue. You want to promote to Renown 5? Okay, so I promote him. So what's this do again? I wish I could hover it and you can tell me what it is. So this is strength. Willpower. I don't know what I'm doing. What's this? More strength seems good. When Ubin became the tax collector, he was given an entourage of biographs. Gothrin is the only one still for. Oh, he's an original. Great, 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 great. Let's let's do more of this. Sure. Then heck on. I noticed that Ubin's not part of this. Am I just old? Shieldmaster. Morg's an old hand in Varl culture, along the front lines against the dread. He occasionally brushes leading clan its own, but eventually settled well in the community. Vagnir's pastoral army, Valwer's higher spectrum among them. Okay. And that's items, which looks like I don't have any items. Alright. Turn order. I would probably... Okay, sure. I don't know what's going on. Let's do some training. I want to try these guys. Units move in the order you place them, from left to right. The center put archers after melee units so you can stay behind. Alright, he's a warhawk. No. He's a spearmaster, so I don't have any ranged yet. The shieldmaster should go first. And then the warhawks, and then the stupid bratty prince. And that's the thing. Okay, ready for battle! Let's try these guys out. Training tent. The training tent allows you to test your party's ability against a team of equal... Training fights never injure your allies or grant your rounds. Trainers... Okay. Ready. Alright, so... Let's go there. Bring the pain. Okay. And turn. Ow. Oh, he sucks. Okay. Go here. Let's just attack. Oh. Nope. And turn. Go that way. Can't do that. Can't do that. And turn. Just want to see what these guys do. Okay, can I hit him? No. Yeah, I can hit from there. So that'll bring it to 1. Let's do that. She's an archer, so we're gonna have to take them out first. So you... Sure, let's try bring the pain. Alright, you should go over there and kill... Nope. Here. There she goes. Ow. And it looks like these people really don't have much. Ow. And these people have a ton of health. Alright, so I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna attack him. Yeah, these guys are tough. Positioning is important too, I assume. Ow. Alright. I can Tempest. Ooh. Alright, let's go over here. Stunner adds strength to adjacent enemies. Okay, we could try it. Ow. Alright. Can I impale? No, I can only impale next. Alright, so... He's really weak, but he can attack from far. Alright. Bring the pain. Let's try it. Never mind. I'm not very good at this. Lots of bleeding damage. Alright, let's just get rid of him. His shield's high, that's why. Ow. Alright. Let's get rid of you. And then... He's dead! There goes his shield. And let's try this impale. And that would normally push him back. I see. And I assume you get willpower. Alright. Can I impale you? Yep. And then it pushes him back, and then move over here and kill him. Okay, so only lost one guy. Alright, I kind of see how it works. Morale's still good. That's options. I don't want options. Alright, let's